Eh? I told you. This is the one time you might see Alex driving, you know? Destroy the whole thing.
I'll start seeing.
You know what I mean? Destroy the whole video, he's never driven.
Between us, right, on the stable.
What?
Five ahead.
Right, yeah.
Can we have you on the seat?
Oh, right.
Have the celebrity in the middle.
Smile now. One more. Okay.
It's overtime. On it.
Okay, good.
You serious want to be into all this rain? The rest of it.
There we go. Very nice bit of.
What you better.
There we go. Thank you very much.
Put me on. Don't worry.
How do you feel today, Art?
Okay.
Feel confident?
Yeah, I've just been arming for a rest. I'm not sure if I feel good or bad, but I feel confident.
Not much of a day for golf, is it?
Well, I mean, you turns up and takes your chance. I mean, but the last 6 or 7 of these golf dos, it's been like this.
Yeah?
Rain. But hurricanes, I suppose, they're used to rain and storm and all the rest of it.
That's true.
Right, we're off, boys. I'll just go and join my team.
Shall I get? Yeah. Bounced away well to the right. Maybe all right. Although, I think we're under pressure.
Shot. That's lovely.
Go now.
Keep that one, Alex. Okay. Go, go, go. That's all right.
You're about here, Alex.
Found a ball as well.
You know what the yardage is here, Ron?
Got about 200 yards, Alex.
As far as that, is it?
224 from the big tree.
224 from there. That'll hold anyway, won't it?
Oh, we've got somebody playing from behind.
Oh, Christ, sorry.
Sorry,
Sorry, Jim.
Out of Freewood.
Good shot.
Good shot.
Fade, 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 fade.
Beautiful.
Sit there, sit there. It's a beauty.
Come on. Good shot.
Well done.
Take that one.
Happier, much happier.
Take that one, eh?
Well played.
Good five. That was a good five.
Well, his mother was very proud of him. Terrific. But you know, the nice thing is he's not forgotten his pals from earlier on. Do you know at Christmas he bought his best pal a Rolex oyster watch? He said, well, that's terrific. You know what the next one? He said, I've just been talking to George about his lad doing very well. He said, your lad plays around with cars, doesn't he? I said, what do you mean plays around with cars? Only managing director of one of the biggest dealer groups in the country. He just bought out Porsche in Windsor. Oh no, he said, he's done works very hard, he said, but he's done a good job for himself. Good thing about it is, he's never forgotten the people on the way up. You know, at Christmas he bought his best pal a new Porsche, so that's fantastic. The bloke comes out the bushes, he said, I've just been talking to the lads about this, and he said, he's done very well. He said, you've got a lad, haven't you? A bit of an arty crofty lad. He said, well, yes I have. He said, it's a bit of a disappointment, a bit of a worry for you. Yeah, stories like that would be too funny. So he said, the good thing about it is, and the only consolation, he's kept some damn good friends. Do you know, at Christmas, one of them bought him a Rolex oyster and the other gave him a Porsche. There must be a little moral in this day.
Well, not bad. I thought they might have used 2 twos. Did they use 2 twos?
No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. They said they were going. They didn't. Was it here?
Willie Morgan said, well, you can go off the 9 for you. Or the 10 for it.
Yeah.
Into the red mill.
Yeah.
It's tight down the right.
Well, I'm aiming for the right.
Aye, swing it right.
Yeah, Alex, yeah.
Have to.
Yeah, 7 minutes.
Well, that's too short anyway.
Yes, there was kind of random golf course as well. This just this.
Yeah. It's bright, you know. You think this was
starting again at 4, aren't you?
I think this would carry on.
It had rained very hard in the night for a couple of hours.
Stand back, boys. Don't like it when the hurricane gets at the wheel. is there?
That's dive straight in.
Was it a pond? Is it just a hazard? Yeah, I don't. Nice shot. Shot.
That's the best ball.
That'll do. That's lovely. Yeah, it's a good shot.
One of you mind putting radio mic on so we can get a bit of sound?
Well, I can see that, but it's difficult when
Is
you're
it?
playing. It really is.
Is it?
Yeah.
Very well, other than
Can you put it in here somewhere? Do you want to catch it
yeah,
in the buggy? Do you
stick it in
want
the, can we put it in the buggy the other night?
Go on, Mason, you go and play your shot, I'll wait for you.
That's lovely.
Yes.
You know the young guy, he's the one who's got the money.
That'll do. Yeah. I didn't even see you.
The second drive, that's well struck a bit late.
Might hold up if it kicks left. Kick left.
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Excellent.
1, 2.
Can you hear me all right?
Okay.
Mary had a little lamb.
Yep, that's fine.
turn it over.
Tell me when you're ready to go, Steve.
Spain.
Okay then, Tim, when was it the first time that you met Alex?
I think I was playing the Frank Carson Classic in Belfast probably about 6 or 7 years ago. Met him then.
Yeah. What did you make of him when you first talked to him?
Well, it was a bit like Jim will fix it for me. I'm a very keen snooker player, and to meet him I was quite inawed with all that, you know. He was exactly how I expected him to be, you know. He's, I think, a big kid, really.
How do you find that you get on with other people on the golf course?
Well, unless you're playing with him, he's not a problem, you know what I mean? No, I didn't mean that. I mean, he's fine. He's not a brilliant golfer. He's a bit like me. He likes a knock, you know.
Okay.
Mm.
What about in the bar afterwards? Is he good fun then?
Well, I once met him in the West End in London once at 2 o'clock in the morning, and he dragged me off to this club that didn't open until 3, and that went on till 6 o'clock in the morning. And I remember he flew to Manchester to play a snooker tournament, and obviously got a good hiding. and it took me a week to recover. Really, but he's a good lad, yeah, great lad.
What do you think of him as a snooker player?
I think he's the best the world's ever seen, really. I think he's the most talented natural player in the world. I just think that sometimes his concentration isn't quite there. But I think as far as natural ability is concerned, he's the best snooker player the world's ever seen, really.
He's serving out this ban now. Do you think he can come back from that, from the ban?
I hope so, yeah, I hope so. I think it's all down to him, really, how much he wants to do it. I think it's really hard to win the World Championship second time. You know what I mean? Because once you've been there, it's hard to stay there. But let's hope he does. Good luck to him. Because he's certainly, you know, the best natural player.
Despite all the things we hear in the press about him, you know, some of sometimes his ups and downs, let's say.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think it's been good for the image of snooker generally?
Well, not really. I think he was the guy who made snooker so popular. He was the one person that made snooker become very popular in the early 70s, you know. He was the man that everybody wanted to see win then. I mean, since then, he's had a lot of bad press, and I think he finds it hard to, you know, stay, what's the word I'm looking for, controlled, really.
We were talking to Oliver Reed about him, about his possibility of being an actor maybe later on in life. Do you fancy you could do that?
I think you'll have to sort yourself out first. A lot of concentration to be an actor.
Okay, right. Thanks very much.
Cheers, thanks.
I don't know any funny stories about Alex, don't you? No, but you can ask me questions if you want.
Oh, that'd be great. Just which way can I do it?
Okay, turn it over.
Right there.
Say when.
Speed.
Who's asking? Am I asking questions?
You ask me a question.
Have you got the mic on me?
You won't, Liam. Is it on now? Are you ready?
Yeah.
Right. What's the question? What can I say about Alex Higgins? Well, what can I say about Alex that hasn't already been said about hemorrhoids? He is soldier, statesman, scholar, a fine example to the temperance movement. But what he is, he's a fun person. He was the people's champion, and in many cases he probably still is. He made snooker what it is. He's a character. Approve of him or not, he is what he is. And I suppose songs like My Way were written for Alex Higgins. That's about it. Got it?
Great. Thanks very much.
All we need. Thanks very much.
Absolutely true.
No, it's coming here now. Just getting on the footing surface. What do you mean on the footing surface? We've tried before. The battery's good. I think we should go for it now.
Okay.
Ready?
Take it off the pot arbor and the pot in the pudding.
Right. See if you can. You got it out? Thanks, Lucius. How's the rounding going so far, Alex?
Okay, yeah. Oh, there I've only one hole I haven't scored. I'm not playing like golf like Faldo was or anything like that there, but I've hit a few balls. I'm quite pleased really because I haven't had much golf this year. I've only played 2 or 3 times. I mean, for all the purists watching, I haven't got the best swing in the world, but what can I do about it? I won't take lessons because anybody that gets involved with golf, you know, gets the bug just the way you get the bug when you become a good snooker player. You can't leave it alone, and unfortunately I can't do 2 things at once. Otherwise, this would be the game for me.
Yes, he resigned.
It's a great game, especially when the sun shines, but not happening today.
It's a good form of relaxation for this, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you get out in the country. I don't smoke as many cigarettes, and a bit of peace.
Have you never thought about, you know, taking time off and getting a few lessons and trying to improve your game?
Well, if I was to do that, then I'd want to play it every day. And the thing is, I mean, you're supposed to play snooker 4 or 5 hours a day. So imagine playing the golf. And what's more, golf clubs are not that accessible. I mean, I'm going back to me not driving a car. You know.